Alright guys, first of all I'm really sorry about the low quality going into this video, but as a student I don't have a lot of time, so but I'll do my best to explain all about this monitor, what it's capable of, some of the problems it has, because there is problems with this as with all products, but I'll tell you about that. So here we have it. This is the C27JG50, or it's basically in the C32JG50 series, and well, it's the monitor you're looking at right now. Also, I've got another one of them right there because I got them. Shit! I almost accidentally dropped my headphones. Anyways, so I got these monitors really cheap. It was like, yeah, I don't know, $300 maybe, which is equivalent of, I think, 2,250 Danish krones. So yeah, pretty cheap and pretty good considering the specifications of the monitor. It has a 144 Hz refresh rate, a 1440p resolution. The response time is pretty good as well. It's like 4 milliseconds. It has great quality overall. Don't want to go into so much detail about the monitor itself, like the colors and stuff, because overall it's really good. It's a very immersive experience as well, as they say on their website right here. So but I hear you ask, what is the problems with this monitor? Is it just perfect, or does it have some problems? Well, yes, there are some minor details that I would like to complain about, and I certainly hope that Samsung will hear me, because this is actually bugging me a lot. So basically, right now the display brightness is set to, let me check 1 second. So you can see there's a beautiful menu here. It has really a lot of options, and I especially like there's a sharpness option, because on some monitors they don't have a sharpness option, but this digital sharpness actually makes a huge difference. It makes it look so crisp, the image. That's really nice. But regarding the brightness, then what you can see right here is set to 15 right here, and I prefer it being around maybe from 5 to 15, in that sort of range. The problem is, and I've done a lot of research on this, basically when the brightness is between 5 and 25, the monitor itself emits a very high-pitched sound, and I actually recorded this sound with my Blue Yeti microphone right there. And what I found out is that it's a very high-pitched sound at about 17 to 18 kilohertz. And now, not all people will be able to hear this sound, but I am able to hear it constantly when I use these monitors, and it is very annoying. So if you have very good hearing, I think it's called, well, you should maybe reconsider buying these monitors, because, well, as I said, the monitor itself, if you look past this annoying little detail about it, well, it is the best monitor I've ever seen. It has so good value, but this is a substantial problem with it, that it has this annoying, well, high-pitched noise, and it's basically just noise. And I've contacted Samsung 3 times about this, and all 3 times they have told me this is not a problem with all of the C27 monitors, but, well, I've actually got 2 of them, and they both have this problem. Also, I have a friend who has this monitor, and he has got the problem too, so I really don't see how this cannot be related to the model itself. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is a problem with all of the monitors, and you should really think about whether you should buy this monitor or not when you consider this very annoying bug. Also, something I want to mention, because I want you to know about all the bad things about this, even though it's overall pretty good. So basically, when you look down in the corner on the last row of like pixels, what you will see is that it is a little bit blurred, and it's very difficult to actually show on the camera. But if you look in the corners, there's a little rounding there, and basically some of the pixels in the corners and on the down here, well, closest to the edge, they are a little bit blurred out. That's, you know, a little bit annoying. It really doesn't matter at all, but I just like to mention it because everyone should have the right to know before they buy this. Another obvious thing that is a problem here, and well, some of you might have noticed that I have to, well, actually use some kind of item to sort of tilt the monitor, because the stand is just terrible. When I don't have anything to tilt it with manually, then, well, the viewing angle is terrible. I'm basically looking down on it from an angle of like maybe 75 degrees or something, if we say that, well, yeah, not sure how to explain that, but basically it's not straight. It is like bending down towards the table, and yeah, not a great viewing angle at all. So I'd recommend maybe buying some cheap monitor arm from Amazon, because it does have a Visa mount on the back. I can show you just 1 second. So on the back, as you will see, there is oh boy, yeah, I should have probably gotten some light. 1 second. Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't edited this out, but I really don't have a lot of time. I'm really busy at the moment. So as you will see here, yeah, it obviously supports HDMI 1.4. It also supports HDMI 2.0, and that's really nice, because HDMI 2.0 actually has the ability to transfer bit rates that supports 1440p at 144 Hz. So basically, if you don't have 2 display ports, don't worry, you can actually just use HDMI 2.0, which is the second HDMI port. It also has a display port, which I'm using on the other monitor right there, and then there's a power cable right here. It also has a audio in cable, so you can put in your headphones if the computer is too far away. So that's really convenient. And then obviously the whole reason I came back here in the back is that it does have this Visa mount, which is 75mm times 75mm. Yeah, I will say something else as well, because it does have a humming noise. If you get close to it, you'll be able to hear it. I'm not sure if it will be if you are able to hear it on the video, but there's a slight humming noise. But don't worry, you won't notice this humming noise at all when using it, because you gotta be really close to it. Something that is also maybe kind of a problem is that since it's curved, it does get a little bit heated up over time. However, this is not an issue at all for me. Yeah, I think that this basically covers everything about these monitors. You can go ahead and read the specs as well, and maybe watch some other reviews. But I think the problem with all these product reviews is that they, yeah, this is maybe a bit controversial to say, but I don't think they have really used the monitor properly, these people. They just, you know, basically repeat what is said on the product page, and that is a huge problem. So I thought I'd make this video to really cover all of the details you aren't able to get from the product page. And I will say, if you can look past the brightness issue that causes the high-pitched noise, then this is the monitor to go for. Even if you don't play games, this is an amazing monitor, and it's so beautiful. So yeah, guys, I really hope some of you might find it useful. This video, I'm sorry again, it is not edited at all, but you know, I really thought I should inform everyone about these issues, because it is quite annoying, I will say. And I know I like to go into detail when I do research about products I want to buy. I really, tiny little details can bug me. However, this detail regarding the high pitch noise, that is not insignificant. It is very significant. And it's a huge problem if you are able to hear it. So you can even test it yourself. If you are able to hear 17 kilohertz, 80 kilohertz and above that obviously, then you're gonna find it annoying to use this monitor without your headphones basically. So yeah, I think this is all I have to say really. I love to talk more, but I gotta get going with the homework. So yeah, I guess I will see you in my next video. Not sure when it's gonna be, but if you enjoyed this video, then don't wanna force you to anything, but I'm humbling suggesting that you might consider subscribing. If you would like some more of these product reviews, I can do that as well. I really like to go into detail, so you'll get the full honest opinion about the product. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Maybe smash a like if you feel like it, and a dislike if you didn't like it, and yeah, felt that the editing is just totally terrible, then feel free to drop a dislike as well. Yeah, I'll read through some of the comments as well and answer you if you have any questions. Yeah, we gotta stay together, guys, when buying these monitors, because Samsung, they really don't care about this issue, because it's not a lot of people who actually discovers it, or maybe people just don't want to spend the time researching about it. I'm not sure, but yeah, sorry this got a bit long, but I will see you guys in my next video, and peace out.